Hey everybody, it's my weekend, so I always try and get a video together for you guys if I can. There hasn't been much going on this past week, although the Olympics did start. I've been kind of watching that here and there if I can. I've discovered that I really, these days, like obscure sports like archery and shooting. I grew up in South Texas on 2 acres of land, and after school and during the summer, my dad worked really, really hard all the time, so we didn't take very many vacations. So I had a lot of time to, you know, go out and shoot my bow and shoot my air pistol and stuff like that, and just genuinely screw around and make mischief and everything. So I've found that I'm really liking those sports when I see them now. Speaking of archery, South Korea was great in the archery. They definitely deserve that. As much as I've been enjoying the Olympics, the most anticipated thing was the China versus USA basketball tournament. I mean, that was like what everyone was waiting to see. And part of me hoped that it would be kind of a close competition, but man, as close as it was for the first couple quarters, in the last 2 quarters, the U.S. really came ahead there, and we kind of killed them. And I think, as disappointing as that might be for China, I think it's a good thing. They've got to realize now that they've got some work to do on their basketball team. As good a player as those NBA Asian guys are. I don't know the other one's name, but like Yao Ming. I mean, Yao Ming's a pretty good player, but he's one of the better players on the team, I guess. So it was just kind of disappointing, but it was a good game. It was a really good game. I think as much as they lost, China really, really tried. They did well. They played well, just not hard enough or well enough, I guess. I don't know. That being said, I'm looking at the Beijing gold medal count right now. We've got the United States at a total of 21 medals, China at a total of 20, and South Korea at a total of 12. So those would be the top three teams. However, China has the most golds, 13. They've got 13 golds, 3 silvers, and 4 bronze. The U.S. has 7 gold, 6 silver, and 8 bronze, and South Korea has 5, 6, and 1. I guess that says something. The U.S. seems to have a lot of really good athletes that are pretty good at what they do, but they don't have too many gold medalers this time around. China, they've got a lot of really great athletes this year. They've stepped it up, I guess. At the same time, I don't think the United States has competed much yet, so hopefully, over the rest of the Olympics, as we compete more, we'll do much better. But of course, I want the U.S. to win, but it would be nice to see China do really well. Like I said, they've been doing great. I haven't had much time to watch, everything. I just come in here and there, between classes at work, or, between watching shows and stuff, just to see what's going on. Been watching the Olympics a lot with Tom. That's been fun. Spending some time with my brother. Let's see what else. I've been watching Drawn Together, as I mentioned in my previous video, that I may not have put online. I'm not sure. I think I did. I'm not sure though. I've finished the entire first season. I got the uncensored versions, which was kind of interesting. But as funny as that show is, God, it's so awful. I can't believe it's on the air, really. It's like how people were first talking about The Simpsons, Drawn Together's kind of like that. I haven't been really going out with anyone at all. I guess, as you guys know, I'm kind of single again. My friends really are pretty involved with their jobs and their girlfriends right now. it's a really busy time of year for English teaching. So, during the summers we don't really have much time, and there's also a winter break that gets a little bit busy, which is really shitty because winters can be real rough and uncomfortable here. But I've been spending a lot of time indoors. I've been saving a lot of money that way. Again, just not going out much in general does a great deal to save cash. So I've been really just trying to stay inside and just save money. I'm almost out of debt, so everything will be good, in a month or so. I'm starting to think more and more about what I want to do with myself here. I've looked into trying to get a degree, but it's just awfully expensive. I'm looking into various scholarships and such, but paying for this all myself, I don't see how I'd be able to pay for it unless I spent every minute out of school, working. Comes out to about 15,000 RMB a semester. I mean, that's cheap when you compare it to American university rates, but at the same time, in China, that's pricey. It's not cheap, really. Everybody says it should be cheaper for a foreigner. I don't know really what they mean by that. Let's see what else. I'm really looking forward to the 7th season of The Family Guy. That season's going to start with the Empire Strikes Back episode. Something dark side. They if any of you saw the Blue Harvest episode, no, it wasn't the Blue Harvest episode, I forget which episode it was, but they said the secret to great Star Wars dialogue was just saying dark side and complete. So they've got a shot of the Emperor, something dark side. Something complete. Or some shit like that. Anyway, I thought it was funny at the time. But I'm really looking forward to the 7th season of that. I'm really looking forward to the 5th season of Lost, the 8th season of Smallville. All these shows I've been watching. I'm just really into them right now, and I'm upset and pissed off that they're seasons and that they have to take breaks and shit. But hopefully I'll be able to, watch some shows here soon. Kind of wanting to see what they're going to do with Prison Break. That might be interesting. Since I hear Sarah's coming back. What else? Didn't have time to go out with my friend this weekend. I just made other arrangements. I don't know. I'm really thinking about maybe just staying here a little while longer so I can, get a little more experience and maybe see what I can do moving into other parts of the company or something like that. But I think if I can't find a place for myself soon, I'll probably be coming home. I definitely want to come home for a little while at least. There's a lot of stuff I really miss. Food, mainly. It's really funny that, you can be away from your home for a long time and, as much as you miss your family and stuff, food is always there. That's one of the things you really miss, food. I'm not sure why. Subways are going in our city. That's going to be a good thing. Be a lot easier to get around here after that. China's really trying to do a lot to get the number of cars and buses on the roads down because this pollution thing is really starting to bother the rest of the world, I think. They've already said on the Olympics that, if the pollution reaches a certain level, they're calling off the event, so it's kind of a big deal. And somehow they did a great job of clearing up the air, although the past couple of days it's been pretty dirty around here. I'm disappointed. Maybe they've just found a way to send it all to other parts of China. Who knows? And looking at pictures of Beijing on the TV, you know, if you look off in the distance, it's still pretty polluted there. They maybe haven't done as good a job as they should have on that. I don't know. Anyhow, at this point I'm just kind of rambling. I can't really keep my thoughts straight. Watching the second season of Doctor Who, different actor playing Doctor Who because he does that regenerate thing, and it's taking a little getting used to. You know, the cool thing about Doctor Who is some of the episodes are just silly. They're just silly, and you just take them for what they are. I guess it's kind of, you know, the whole British humor thing is still a little different, I guess. Although it's come a long way since Monty Python. Although I like Monty Python, you've got to admit, you know, guys kicking each other in the ass a bunch of times just stops being funny. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'll talk to you another time. Bye.